We spend so much time waiting for those big moments in our lives. But most of life isn't the holidays or the traveling or the gigs you've got lined up. It's the little things that pass you by day to day that we all take for granted, that really carry our lives and make the space in between those big moments actually feel good and worthwhile. These are things we all have to do to clear our minds and make us feel better right now. It's the normal life activities that would make life pretty mundane without them. I think it's seriously important that we do have breaks from our everyday lives from time to time. Constant work and stress can be a killer, and we all know how easy it is to fall into a depression or just straight up burnout. And it happens more often than you might think, and to people who actually love their jobs as well, let alone the people that hate them. And it is exciting to book your holidays and plan gigs and take time off to just do something that you actually want to do, right? To forget about our responsibilities and just live a little. Sometimes it's just the idea that we've got something to look forward to that it's enough to keep us going, push us forward. And I think that's really important for us. And sometimes even the idea of going away is better than the actual experience itself. But how much of your life is actually taken up by these big, exciting moments? If you're anything like me, then that's not a lot of time at all, really, compared to the time in between. Maybe a couple holidays a year, some interspersed gigs that are now too expensive to be regular, a topic for another video. The odd family gathering, or, suddenly a bunch of mates are in town and ready to have a drink and a boogie. But that's not most of our lives. Most of your life is just normal days. Probably about 90%, You work when you work, and you try and enjoy the time off while you have it. These moments in between big events in our lives might seem mundane or boring or not worthwhile, but they are much more important than we give them credit for. And if we can stop and enjoy the little things when they pop up, then surely that'll make our lives as a whole feel much better, right? So, what are these little things we should learn to enjoy? They're nothing crazy. Most of us do these things naturally. We don't even have it wired into our brains that we should enjoy them to their fullest, because they can be seen as boring and just everyday things. And I mean, like, waking up and having a nice coffee in the morning when everything is quiet, taking your time and actually enjoying it for what it is, making your bed and tidying your room. It's actually so quick and easy to do, but I always used to skip it for some reason. But now when I sit at my desk and my room is tidy, it's calm in my brain. I feel satisfied after and ready to face my day. Going for a walk and clearing your head a bit. And, you don't even have to walk far or for long. The moment you step outside, you'll end up feeling much better. And I like to use strolls to help me think and to help me stop thinking as well. Like whatever is needed at the time, it just kind of like works. Reading a book and losing yourself in that world, especially in the summer, you can link that to a walk, go on a walk and sit down somewhere and read a book. Doing this, it does actual wonders, It just makes your brain feel healthy, to be honest. Cooking a decent meal for yourself and actually taking time to appreciate it. Or even having a random conversation with a stranger, you'd be surprised how quickly it can brighten up your day if you try. For me, I'm really enjoying sitting down, making these videos, actively trying to create something, even if they aren't perfect, or just getting on the yoga mat, even when I don't feel like doing it, or even just putting on some music I like, and just doing absolutely nothing, just listening and appreciating the music. Now, none of these sound particularly exciting when you think about it. But they aren't supposed to be exciting, really. That's the whole point. These are things people have done for hundreds of years, thousands even. Just little activities that can seem mundane, but make our everyday better. Because if you can enjoy these little moments, then the majority of your life actually feels pretty good, right? It can mean we don't have to wait for the weekend. We don't have to wait for a holiday. We can just be all right every day, right now. And that's probably more important than any big moment, big event. Because we should really remember the little moments. They're not filler. That is your life, those small moments. Now, I'm not perfect. And these are all things I'm trying to work on personally. Slowing down life a little bit and appreciating what I have. I know I'm not the finished product, but doing little things like this is helping me navigate my life a bit and get me out of ruts when they come. If any of you guys have any additions or have any kind words to say to others that are struggling, please just leave them in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Love you lots. Bye-bye.